Hi everyone, I'm just out walking the dogs in this beautiful clean area that I can walk thanks to the Great Derby Marsh cleanup. And I just wanted to do a little intro for my next YouTube clip because it's a little bit different than previous clips because everything's changed here in the Kimberley again. Yeah. Wow, I'm just looking this way to the wonderful Derby Marsh. Look at that. Wow. Chances are it's going to rain again very shortly. Look at all this beautiful green grass because of the amount of rain we've had. When I left you at the end of last clip, there's Charlie dog. When I left you at the end of the last clip, there's puppy dog. What was happening? It was really, really hot in the last clip and then it rained. Charlie, stay. I'll sit. All right, I'm sitting so I can concentrate in the big old boab tree, which I just have to show you what I'm looking at. Flip. Because, wow, she's a beauty. Down the same tree and then up this way. Beautiful big old boab tree, and the rain coming. So there we go, that's what I was talking about. It was very hot at the end of last clip and then the rains started and it rained for like 3 days and it's fabulous. And I have to explain because I know a lot of our viewers aren't from around here and it's very remote where I live, the northwest of Australia, very small town, far away from our closest city is over 2,000 kilometers, 2,200 kilometers away, either direction before you get to a big city. So we're very remote, but very lucky because we have such wonderful climate. You wouldn't have thought so last month when I was complaining about how hot it is all the time, and today it's very humid. I haven't been exercising, this is just humidity. Yep, just sweating from the humidity. So it rained and then the river started flowing, not just from the rains we had here but from way up the country around the catchment, and then they started flowing lots. So I'm going to show you one river system, which is the May River. Moving. I'm going to show you the May River system starting with further up. When we got there we were quite surprised. We didn't expect it to be flowing already. We knew we'd had a lot of rain and we expected the pools to be bigger and we were just going to have a look, and we got there and it was flowing and it was absolutely fabulous. So I've flown the drone around there and then we went further down and flown the drone around further down, which is a popular May River crossing, which once the waters start settling is a very popular swimming spot for this area. Way too strong at the moment for swimming or fishing, as you will see on the clip. And then we tried to get further down to our regular fishing spot, the high banks, but we couldn't get through the muddy area, which is fine. It wouldn't have been very good fishing there anyway, the river's flowing too much, but we just wanted to show you what it looks like. And another comment that I get a lot of is, why don't you say where you're going on the video clip? And it never even crossed my mind. There's two reasons why I don't say, and it's not because it's a secret hiding spot or a fishing spot or anything like that. Most of the places we go to are marked on the map and anybody can get out there, and if they're not marked then it's just because we've been driving around exploring and looking, and I suggest that you do that too. Get out there and explore our countryside if you're from around here. If you're people that have grown up, live here a long time, know as soon as they see the clip they know where I am, so I never even thought to mention where I am because most people recognize it. And our other set of audience is not from around here and would have no idea what I'm talking about anyway. Yes, because like I said, it's very remote, so a lot of our audience is international or from around Australia, and hopefully they just enjoy our beautiful scenery and it gets them excited enough to come and visit the northwest, the Kimberley region, and then you can come in to the visitor centre and find out where all these wonderful spots are. So yeah, no secret fishing spots, just get out there and explore Australia. Yeah, and I gotta get to work now and then the rain's gonna come. One more look at this beautiful boab tree. So I'm gonna roll the footage now of the river system flooding with some photos of before it was flooding so you can see the difference if you haven't watched the old clips. Yeah. And then we're going to wait for a week for it to settle down and go out and catch the big barra now that we've got lots of water again. Yeah. You dogs alright? Too hot? Time to go home for a drink? Yeah, let's go home for a drink. Come on then. So this is one of the main floodways at the start of the Gibb River Road. At this time of the year, this should be flooded. There should be water flowing across the road and out to the Leonard May River, out to the left there. Last time we drove out here, there was a big dust storm passing and everything was red really from the dust. The sky was, the ground was, the air was. So it's lovely to see it green. Woo! That's quite deep. And scared the lizard out. Oh, don't stop. Oh, that scared me. There's no big trees around here.
That tree?
That tree's not big enough to winch off. It would have to be.
Why aren't you worried about it? There's no trees the other side.
We were just saying if it rains when we're out here we have to leave. This will be the last time this season we'll be able to get out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there's meant to be very big rains coming next week. One more rain and you won't be able to get out to this spot because it is meant to be flooding. This time of the year you're not meant to be able to get out here. We didn't expect that. No wonder the track in is so muddy. The river is flowing. Cool.
So I'm going to go up to the...
Let's just get out and have a look.
Up there when
It's very exciting. Cool. This part of the riverbed there was no water at all a couple of weeks ago when we were here. I'll chuck a link up there for you. Wow. This is all from further up the catchment. Floodwater's all flowing down the river. Very awesome. It's very unusual to get out here when the river's flowing like this because normally, like I said earlier, the floodplains would have been flooded and you can't drive out here. So it's just because the water from the catchment further up is flowing before the floods got to here that we get to see this. And again, I'll put photos of John was fishing in the tiny little pool here. Oh, I'm gonna go for a walk and take a heap of photos and then get the drone up. This is awesome. There we go, we're recording. Hey, couple of months when this clears up and the floodwaters go down and it clears up again, we'll be swimming here. Yeah. This is the deep hole. Yeah. Alright, this is the deep hole we came in and scared the lizard off out of. Might be back in there. Might be a bigger lizard in there. You can go around it. Go around it. The fence isn't. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk going through. Why? I don't follow that.
It's a little puddle.
We've got no phone service and no one else is going to come out this way. Oh my goodness, John last time we were here only a month, oh, not even a month ago, there was no water at all here, not a single drop, and there's normally a deep hole here. It's the first year I've seen it dried out like that. So good to see the river flowing again. Yeah, we're at the May River crossing now. It's part of the river system that we've just been at, and I think John's gonna go without me. It's gonna wash off the cow poo, the stinky muddy water we drove through.
So we thought we'd come down to the river, see what's going on. Karen's flying the drone and Pup's tired, he's having to lay down. Hey Pup, you tired? You had a big morning? Hey. Well, it's nice and cool though. Hey Pup, cool isn't it? So where's the crocs though? Eh? Come on. Come on in. See? Yeah, it's hot, eh?
It's a nice bit of drive here in the pretty boab trees. Yeah, pretty big puddles. Oh dear. Kangaroos. We get no service out here, and we do tend to go everywhere alone by ourselves. There's no service and a winch isn't working on the front of the car, so we're not sure if we're going to get to where we're heading towards, because there is some black soil, which is bog basically, coming up. So just looking at the track, it looks alright. It looks hard with puddles, but it is actually quite soft ground. And on either side is the marshy swamp, black soil mud. I'm so glad I wasn't videoing that little heart attack I just had. Oh, is there more?
Yeah. That's not the worst bit. The worst bit's after this stretch.
Oh no, I don't want to do that again.
See this?
Stop, I'll take some video. That's the long stretch of black soil mud. We're not going to risk it. We've got no winch, but there's no trees to tie onto anyway. Closer look here at what we're dealing with. This is very soft, muddy road, and right on each side is proper swamp, bog, and we just went through a patch just like this and almost didn't make it through, and we've still got to get back the other side of it. So we're going home. Not worth getting stuck by yourself when there's no one else coming out here. Nice big bollard. That's where you went off the road, and that's the washout that we were trying to avoid. Dozens of kangaroos running away. They're all a bit small, we hardly ever see them on the GoPro. Up there. Hey puppy, look at them! Oh, puppy likes it. Oh, puppy. Hey, they want to play with you. Oh.
What's he saying to you? Hey? We've got a big puddle to go through here. So it's an shut your window, pup.
Shut your window, pup. See big puddle. Thousand-year-old boab tree. Just getting a bit of a close-up here on this beautiful old 2,000-year-old tree. Oh wow, isn't she beautiful? This branch is part of the same tree. It's a branch that's fallen down. It's starting to decay in the middle, but is rerouted and is actually going to grow a second tree. So part of the same original 2,000-year-old tree, but a second tree growing, rerouted there from the fallen down branch. Oh, so beautiful. I don't want to stop videoing.